The slaughter of American Indians, often referred to as the Indian Massacre of 1622, took place in March when the colonists in Virginia were attacked by Native Americans during a feast, not during the Pilgrims' Thanksgiving celebration in November. November, the exact date is recorded as March 22nd, 1621 or 22-ish. The key points to the remember is the month of the event, which was in March, the location in Virginia, and the context. The context is the event was related to the Pilgrims' Thanksgiving feast, which happened in November of 1621. Let's dive a little deeper. How did Thanksgiving really actually come about? The true story about Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving is often portrayed as a friendly harvest celebrating with pilgrims and generic nameless Indians came together to eat and give thanks. The story is a myth that was sparked in the mid 1800s when English accounts of the 1621 harvest event resurfaced and fueled the American imagination. Like I said, Americans like fantasies and lies. They believe in the habitual lies rather than the truth. They will live it like it is truth and its own word. They will they will violate their creator of the God or by disrespecting based on lies. They will abandon the creator. They have always abandoned the creator. So even though people think it's harmless, but they really don't know that they're celebrating a lie rather than a fact. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Franklin Roosevelt observed Thanksgiving on the second to last Thursday of November for 2 more years. But the amount of public outrage prompted Congress to pass a law on December 26, 1941, ensuring that all Americans would celebrate a unified Thanksgiving on the fourth Thursday of November every year. While the traditional Thanksgiving narrative portrays a friendly gathering between pilgrims and Native Americans, the reality is much more complex, with Native Americans viewing the holiday as a day of mourning due to the devastating impact of the European colonization, including disease and land seizure, which significantly reduced their populations, particularly the Winnebago tribe, who were present at the first Thanksgiving in Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1621. They contributed significantly to the feast with the knowledge of local food sources and farming techniques, but the relationship between the settlers and Native Americans quickly deteriorated, leading to conflict and displacement. A a Winnebago man named Squananato, who had previously been captured and taken to England, played a crucial role in facilitating communication between the Pilgrims and the Winnebago, teaching them how to grow crops in the new land. Harvest Feast. The first Thanksgiving was essentially a harvest celebration where the Pilgrims and a group of Winnebago people shared a meal to mark a successful harvest. The negative impact of colonization, while the initial encounter might appear peaceful, the arrival of European settlers led to widespread diseases among Native American population, causing significant population decline and disposition of the land. King Philip War. Following the initial Thanksgiving period, territories between the colonists and the Winnebago escalated, culminating in a brutal war known as the King Philip's War. To Native America, it's a national day of mourning. Many Native Americans today observe Thanksgiving as a national day of mourning to acknowledge the historical trauma and injustice inflicted on their ancestors. So, this is where we are with Thanksgiving. Though some of us may have done it in the past because of lack of knowledge and interest and infiltrated in the school system and their environment to abandon their history, is the reason why some of them still celebrate today. And some of them still choose to celebrate it and use it as an excuse to say it's being thankful. But reality, you cannot ignore the past of what actually it represents and what it's behind and what presidents that infiltrated the system to manipulate the American people historically.